Hey guys, it's Postbox Pat. Welcome back to another secret map change video, keeping you guys up to date with the latest storyline and the map changes. I've also got a video coming out later tonight which is relevant to this as well. Kind of links in with it, but it's brand new features as well that we can expect coming in the future. So let's rock straight into this and start with probably the number one thing that a lot of people have been talking about throughout the map changes throughout the last few kind of days really. It's DURRR Burger. So DURRR Burger has officially been closed. We knew that last week, but it looks like inside has got even more rough. It definitely looks like it's got a lot more dirty. The chairs have been pushed around, the posters have been ripped off, and also if we go into the back, the toilets are pretty messy now inside of DURRR Burger. So it's not looking positive for it because, by the way, if you don't know already, Tomato Town or Tomato Head actually came over here and destroyed DURRR Burger. So it looks like we're getting a little bit of an in-game storyline, which is really awesome. So I'm really happy about that, and I hope you guys are too, because it is good to have something like that finally getting introduced into the game. So by the looks of it, the whole DURRR Burger building has been wrecked. You guys can check this out for yourself in game or in replay mode. It's really cool. And I do recommend landing over here because you never know, this could get turned into a new restaurant, or it could even get turned into a tomato town. We don't exactly know what's going to happen to it, but we're going to have to see if Tomato Head does want to turn this into his new restaurant. So by the looks of it, it's been completely closed. But what's really interesting, we see the signs in the bin, but not only that, we've actually got a DURRR Burger truck now. So it looks like the war is on, the game is on, they're ready to battle, and these trucks are ready to take each other out. So it's really cool. We've actually got DURRR Burger, its first ever version of the truck. I've never seen this truck before in Battle Royale. I'm pretty sure I've seen it in Save the World, but not Battle Royale. And then Tomato Head's truck over here, I've seen this in Save the World, I think, and it's been in Battle Royale for a while. It actually came from Tomato Temple. So it looks like the army has risen at the temple and came over to DURRR Burger to destroy it. So leave your comments down below on what you think and where you think this storyline is going. And we'll get into a few other map changes in a minute, but it's pretty awesome to see the war is now on between these two. So let's move on from that though. I'll let you guys talk about that down below. Let's move on to some of the most obvious map changes so far. We've actually got all of the cube areas where the ruins were. They're actually becoming overgrown now. So it's kind of getting back to the way the mountain was, or I guess a little bit different because obviously the shapes and designs have changed of each mountain with the ruins, but it's interesting to see that the greenery is now starting to take over. The wildlife is rising just like it did in Dusty Divot. So interesting concept. If you go to any of these on the map, you'll notice that these have actually all been changed slightly this update, which is pretty awesome. So I'm really happy about that because we're actually seeing the map change back. What does this mean for Fortnite? Well, generally this means that eventually they are going to be completely gone. I can assume that these pink kind of glowing things that we use to boost up into the sky, I don't know the exact name for them, I can assume that they will eventually be removed from the game. And also we've got the little pads here as well that are still here. They'll eventually get taken away, probably by some sort of crane or truck. We'll have to see exactly how they're going to get removed. They are quite a big item, so it could take them a while to remove this. It'll be interesting to see throughout the next few weeks how Fortnite are going to deal with them, with in-game objects or in-game cars or whatever they're using cranes to remove them. So yes, we have this here, there's another ruin, and it's the same to all of them. You can go to any one on the map and they would have all slightly been changed. Now a good thing to note now, finally they've actually fully rendered in this area. It won't have any more rendering issues in replay mode. What was happening, if you guys don't know or not, Leaky Lake actually wasn't fully rendered in because it was a different picture on the map. It was temporary, so we'll have to see exactly how that's going to work, but I'm so glad that it's finally worked out for the rendering. So a bit weird how it was pretty bright on the map though. I guess because it was a new location, they just kind of redesigned it on the map. They didn't get a chance to update it obviously with that live event, so pretty awesome there. So we'll go over to a few more ruins and show you guys something that's pretty interesting. Now if you guys go onto Disco Domination, which unfortunately isn't in the game anymore but probably will appear again, the actual ruins are still marked here rather than lifted up and taken to the one by Salty Springs. But yeah, this one's overgrowing, this one's pretty cool. Now the next map change, which is a really cool map change and probably is pretty interesting to see them doing this because obviously with the NFL leaks last night with the skins and stuff, this is a pretty cool concept. The actual Pleasant Park football pitch, as I'd call it in the UK, or soccer pitch if you're in the US, has been changed to a NFL pitch, I believe, an American football pitch, which is absolutely awesome. I think this is amazing. I watch a bit of NFL myself. It's pretty cool, and I do really like this pitch itself. I think it's a really nice design to it, and it's definitely better than the previous one we had in Pleasant Park with the lights and stuff. We even have this kind of little like office section here where maybe they do the scoring or the radio here, it looks like, which is really cool. So I'm so glad they've added this new area in. It's a really awesome design and definitely is going to get quite a few people landing here for a bit. It's not what I wanted. I did want an entire stadium for it, but we may still see that through the upcoming weeks, so it's pretty interesting. We've now also got kind of more of a car park as well on the back of Pleasant Park. You can see around the back here with the stadium being introduced, Pleasant Park has kind of been completely changed. We've got more parking spaces. The whole area has been redesigned, should I say. We've even got a road around the back of this house. It doesn't feel how Pleasant Park used to. There's just a lot more parking spaces. Basically all they've done is increase the traffic and increase the spaces around Pleasant Park. So the whole design of Pleasant Park has been redesigned, which is absolutely awesome. Even the houses have got more fences now on the back and stuff. So it's definitely interesting, and I'm really happy about it because Pleasant Park was one of my favorite locations to land back in the day. So definitely is going to be worth landing there now, guys, if you guys have got some spare time on your hands. We've also got three actually machines here, which obviously spawn in playground, and probably a few other locations for machines. There's probably going to be some sort of way of playing a mini game here. Not 100% sure how it's going to work yet, but I guess they may introduce something that will be possible to play here. Maybe some sort of like volleyball type game mode, if you get what I mean, like a beach ball that floats maybe. Anyway, let's not talk too much about that because I've got a few more map changes to show you guys. Let's head on over to Retail Row now because that is something that's pretty interesting regarding map changes. One last thing before we go over there, let's just check if we've had any progress on the Tilted Towers building because I know a lot of you will be interested in that, and by the looks of it, it doesn't look like we've had any further progress other than knockdowns a little bit. Looks like this building may have been knocked down slightly, but nothing major there. The trucks are still in the same position and the actual bulldozer is still there, so nothing major happening at that building. A little bit of a change, but nothing major really to be able to pick up on, so I guess we're not going to really talk too much about that building. But again, by the end of season 6 we may see it actually be completely knocked down and then get rebuilt during season 7, so I'll keep you guys updated with that. But the next feature I've got for you guys is inside of this building in Retail Row. Now this building once was a Halloween store and it has now been officially closed and is getting refurbished for something else. Now I don't know what it's going to be refurbished as because it's a pretty awesome building and I guess it could be another shop or something, but we'll have to see exactly where that building's going to take us in the future. Other than that, all stores are still open in Retail Row from what I know. Noms is back, the sign on Noms, that's been back for a very long time. We've still got the detective store in here and we've still got a lot of stores in Retail Row which still remain the same. Again, the ruin here has definitely been being overgrown again, and then the basketball court looks like it's taking a little bit of damage, but that's a previous update. So it looks like Retail Row is getting fixed up over time now. We'll probably see more changes to Retail Row in the future because it is getting damaged over time, so hopefully we will start to see some future things happening just like we've seen with Pleasant Park. Now if I remember rightly, there was a few Halloween things in Paradise Palms. We'll head over there and see if that's been closed up. I don't know 100% if that would be the case or not, but we can always check it out. We've got a kind of like a Keyboard King place here. This looks like a new location to me. You'll have to say if I'm wrong with this one, guys, but this looks pretty cool. This looks like it's kind of like a PC store where people can go and play. This is a brand new spot. I'm pretty sure this is new. Now I don't land Paradise Palms very often, but I near enough could say 190% chance that this location is brand new, so I have a feeling that this location is new. You guys will have to let me know in the comment section down below. I do not know 100% know because obviously I don't land Pleasant Park very often, but I believe this was the Halloween store and it's now been changed into this, and it also has the ribbon being cut, so I guess this location is probably brand new, but I can't 100% confirm it with that one. So I didn't actually know about that before making the video. I didn't actually expect to find this, so I have, but if I'm wrong, let me know in the comment section down below. So it looks like all the Halloween decorations have been removed from Paradise Palms and we don't really have anything remaining. I'm pretty sure either that PC Keyboard King or this store here was either the Halloween decorations store or the Halloween store, and it looks like they have officially being closed down. So that's that there. We'll go and check a little bit of Fatal Fields, because I know that was turned into a Halloween place for the Fortnite Merge event, and by the looks of it, Fatal Fields has been completely boarded up again, and it seems to have no use. So that's a little bit of a shame. Fatal Fields is no longer in use for the Halloween event. Let's check inside of here, because we did have some freaky stuff going on in here. By the looks of it, it looks like that has all disappeared regarding these map changes. So Fatal Fields has now officially been closed, and it's back to its usual production. So that's a little bit disappointing. I didn't expect that to happen. So we'll have to see what other locations we're going to find around the map as well. Looks like we've not had much changes at Lucky Landing, apart from maybe the colour of these buildings. They have been slightly changed. Nothing too major there on the regards of Lucky Landing right there. So let's keep flying around and see what else we can find on the map. So guys, I've dropped into a playground mode. Just note that the battle bus has officially changed now. The battle bus is no longer the same. It's no longer the Halloween theme. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to drop into Motel really quickly and just see if any of the floating items are still in the game. Now, I've been getting tweets in the last 12 hours that the floating objects are now appearing in the Viking village, but I just recently landed into a solo game and couldn't find any in the Viking village. So that's why I thought I'd come over here, check out Motel, and see if any of the objects still remain down here. It's going to be an interesting concept if they have been taken out of the game, because then we're going to have to see exactly where the storyline is going to take us. But let's land inside of here and see if any of the floating objects are still in the game. So by the looks of it, these items are no longer floating in here, and I can't hear anything just yet, but we'll go and check out if there is any in the future rooms around here. I can hear some noises, but no, looks like the bed's not floating. Any more floating items in here? Let's destroy this. Toilet's not floating. Interesting to see that they've removed all these floating items, unless it's just a glitch with their game, or unless it was part of the Fortnite Merge event. It's a very interesting concept to see this. Toilet, no longer floating. No longer floating there. Interesting. So that really does lead us to something like, where are we going to go with the future of Fortnite storyline stuff? So we're going to have to see exactly where it's going to take us in the future. But for now, that's everything in this video. Leave down a comment if you found anything else that I've missed with the map changes. Obviously, there might be a few things, because I can't search the entire map. It'll probably take me about a day to search every single place on the map. But let me know if you guys have found anything that I missed. It will be interesting to see what you guys think. And stay tuned for some more Fortnite content. For those wondering about the supporter creator shoutouts, they'll be coming in the video later this afternoon. Going to be giving absolute tons of subscribers shoutouts in that video for those who have been supporting me as a creator. So if you guys are new to the channel and haven't already supported me as a creator, go over there and do that. My creator code is postboxpat, and I will be tweeting out some of the people who will be getting shoutouts, and I'll be posting them in the video. So what I do is I usually retweet and favorite, and then I also put people in the videos. If you guys want to join in that, feel free, because it's going to be absolutely awesome. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you're new around here, please do stick around for daily Fortnite content. Let me know if you found any changes down below. And once again, this is Postbox Pat, signing out.